So, I want to tell you about the day I walked into a Toyota dealership. Now, before I get into it, I want you to understand something about me. I am a reasonable person. I am a patient person. I have been a mechanic for years. I have seen things. I have dealt with things. Very little gets me worked up anymore. This got me worked up. So here's the backstory. Toyota, you may have heard of them. Big car company, very trustworthy, totally dependable. Said so right there on the commercial. Had issued a recall on their Tacoma and Tundra trucks for a brake defect. A brake defect on a truck that weighs 3 tons. And look, I know recalls happen. I'm not naive. But what got me was when I started digging into the lawsuit documents. Because the lawsuits allege Toyota knew about this brake problem through their own internal testing, their own data, reports coming in from the dealerships, their own engineers, and kept selling the trucks anyway. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to go down to my local Toyota dealership. Not to yell, not to make a scene, just to ask some very calm, very reasonable questions and get some very calm, very reasonable answers. That is not what happened. Let me take you back to that Tuesday morning, because it went places I was not expecting. So I walk in, and immediately the smell hits you. You know the smell. That new car, carpet cleaner, faint desperation smell that every dealership on earth has. And before I can even get my bearings, she appears.
Hi there! Welcome to Toyota. My name is Nancy, and I am so excited to help you today. Are we looking at a new vehicle or...
Actually, I'm here about a recall.
Oh, wonderful. We love taking care of our Toyota family. Can I get your name and VIN number, and we will get you all taken care of today.
I gave her my information. She typed it in, smiled at the screen, smiled at me, smiled at the computer again. This woman was just absolutely loving every second of this.
Okay, so I can see here that yes, there is a recall on file for your vehicle. And the good news is that this is a completely free repair covered under the recall.
Right, but I want to talk to someone about why the recall happened. Because I've been reading the lawsuit documents and...
Oh, absolutely. Let me get our service manager, Ricky, for you. He is just amazing and will answer all your questions. Can I get you a water, coffee? We also have...
I'm good, Nancy.
A cookie?
I'm good. She went to get Ricky. And I stood there, in the middle of the showroom, surrounded by shiny Tacomas that may or may not stop when you tell them to. And I waited. And then, out comes Ricky.
Hey, buddy! Ricky, service manager. Nancy tells me you got some questions about the recall? No worries at all. This is a completely routine thing. We see these all the time. In and out, good as new. You'll be back on the road by lunch.
In and out, good as new, by lunch. He said it like he was ordering a sandwich. Right, so I've been going through the NHTSA complaint database and the active class action filings. The lawsuit alleges Toyota had internal data showing the brake defect before the recall was issued. How long has Toyota known about this?
First crack appears, but still trying to hold it together. Well, I mean, I can't really speak to the legal side of things. That's above my pay grade. What I can tell you is that Toyota takes safety very seriously, and the recall process is designed to...
The lawsuit uses Toyota's own internal language. Their engineers called it a defect in internal documents. Were those documents shared with this dealership?
Look, we operate independently from Toyota Corporate, so internal documentation at that level wouldn't necessarily...
So you sold trucks with a brake defect that you didn't know about?
Well, I wouldn't characterize it as...
Or you did know about it. I want you to picture a man. watching his entire personality leave his body in real time. That was Ricky at this moment.
Look, I hear you, and I completely understand your frustration.
I'm not frustrated, Ricky. I'm curious. There's a difference.
Right. And your curiosity is totally valid. What I want you to know is that Toyota as a brand has an incredible safety record, and this recall is really just...
Ricky, this is the second major safety scandal Toyota has faced in 15 years. In 2012, they paid $1.2 billion to the Department of Justice over the unintended acceleration case. There are documented internal memos from that case showing they knew about the problem and discussed limiting what information they gave to regulators. Does that concern you at all, as someone who sells these vehicles?
Yes, obviously safety is, we all want. The thing is, can I get you a coffee?
He offered me a coffee. The service manager of a Toyota dealership, when presented with documented evidence of a pattern of safety concealment spanning 15 years, offered me a hot beverage. I respect the instinct. I really do. In another life, that might have worked on me. Ricky, I want you to look me in the eye and tell me, if your family member bought a Tacoma last year and their brakes failed on the highway, and then found out Toyota had internal data showing the defect before the sale, would you tell them to just get the free recall repair and move on?
No, I wouldn't.
Right. And that was the most honest thing anyone said in that building all day. So, I got the recall work done, the brakes are fixed, and technically, Toyota did what they were legally required to do. But here's what I keep thinking about on the drive home. Ricky is not the bad guy. Ricky is just a guy running a service department. He didn't design the brake system. He didn't sit in the corporate meeting where someone decided when to announce the recall. He's just the person left standing on the floor when a guy with a wrench for a head walks in asking questions. The decisions that led to 4.2 million vehicles being recalled for safety defects were made in boardrooms a long way from that showroom, by people who will never have to look a customer in the eye and explain it. And that's kind of the whole point of this channel. Those people are counting on you not knowing what's in the court documents, not knowing what the internal memo said, not knowing you have options beyond just accepting the free repair and going home. So, here's your homework. Go to NHTSA.gov, type in your VIN, check the complaint database for your model and year, and if you've paid out of pocket for anything that matches an active recall, keep those receipts. Class action attorneys are actively building these cases right now, and documented expenses matter. Oh, and Nancy, if you're watching this, the cookie was a nice touch. I almost took it. Almost. That's it for this one. If this made you feel something, share it with a Toyota owner. It takes 2 seconds. Next week, different company. Ricky's cousin apparently works there too. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss it. See you then.